We're talking about houses quite often on this channel. Obviously, it's a real estate channel. And a lot of things I come into when I'm doing a lot of market research is the home prices. So the question is, will we ever break the cycle of rising home prices?
Yeah, we just did actually. I mean, at least here in Southeast Florida. Again, we've touched on this before. It's a buyer's market for the first time in forever. We're sitting right here in sort of central West Palm Beach County right now, and this is a general from let's say St. Lucie County on down to Miami-Dade. Although there are pockets and parts that are still very hot. Waterfront homes over $1 million plus and stuff. I mean, there's going to be things that are not going to be affected as much, but in general terms, we're into a buyer's market now, and we are starting to see prices actually drop. I mean, the actual sales values. We were seeing list prices drop for a while because people were still pricing way out ahead of the market, but now we're actually starting to see the actual sale prices drop a little bit. I expect we'll continue to do that for a little bit, and at some certain point in time, there's going to be a rush of buyers because there's so much pent-up demand, and then we'll kind of even out again. I don't expect that we'll lose maybe a percentage or two before that happens, but I think we will lose a couple percent. That being said, most of the areas here have seen growth at the lowest end, 18 to 20%, and at the highest end up to 30% over the past, since COVID. It's going to temper. It's not going to crash. There's no indications that it would. The question is really, when is that switch going to be flipped? When buyer demand and the opportunity that's in, like I said, right now, I think it's the best time for buyers to get out there because there's not a lot of competition and there's a lot to choose from, and it's negotiable, right? But at a certain point, that switch is going to flip, and it'll be back to a very active and robust market again. And then, like I said, I think we'll see it kind of even out for a while. My expectation is that probably end of summer, maybe after the election, but I don't think we're going to be able. I don't think the buyers are going to be able to wait that long because we have so many buyers that want to get out and buy, and that'll kind of taper us off, and then we'll look at next year, starting to get that slight upward swing again. So that's my crystal ball prognostication. So there you go. Hey, if you enjoy Questions from Chalo, why don't you be a part of it? Let us know what you want to hear about, and Chalo will ask me right here on live TV, kind of.